I'm Arlene Sanchez, she's Sarah Dominguez, and this is our PBL.
We will be going ahead and seeing the effects that a base or an acid will have on changing a color of, well, our sponge. Our color indicator sponge, to be exact, actually.
Yes, we're going to be using hydrochloric acid for our acid and sodium hydroxide for our base.
In addition, we have our red food dye and our blue food dye.
Yes.
And lastly, we have the tongs, and the graduated cylinders are just for us to get an accurate measurement.
Yes.
So let's start this off, shall we?
We're going to require 50 milliliters of hydrochloric acid solution. Oh.
A little bit more. All right.
There we go.
And we're going to put it into one beaker.
And we're going to fill it with 3/4 tap water.
What's the 500
500.
Quiero jugar 7 grados.
Oh, thank you.
All right. It's filled with water now. So we got that. Now we're going to go ahead and get the red food coloring, and we're going to change it until it's like a really dark red in color. So Marlene, can you go ahead and lower the screen so the people out there can see? Haha, there we go.
We need an audience.
We need an audience. They can just be assuming that we're doing nothing. Now let's do this. Deep red in color, so dark.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to fill this for you, okay? 50 milliliters.
Do you think this is a deep red?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
I think that's enough.
All right, look at our gorgeous red color. Yes. And now, here is time for our other solution. We're going to be using I do believe,
Sodium hydroxide.
the sodium hydroxide solution. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on this thing. We don't want to spill this. Which we have right here. Again, it'll be 50 milliliters. So we're going to go ahead and pour this.
And I'll go ahead and fill it with water. There we go.
Which we now got. And now we're going to do the same thing to make this thing a deep blue in color. So do you want to do it? Make this a gorgeous blue.
Blue actually looks pretty nice when it's clear.
Definitely.
Oh, it looks so pretty just going down the thing. Let me get into the acid solution first.
Just waiting till we can actually see the color, and it's still not turning. There's still a lot of light blue in there. It's more like floating and slowly descending. And I think it's good now.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, compared to the red, it's not that dark. Let's add some more red to even it out.
But the red looks pretty.
There we go.
Alrighty, now we're going to get our gorgeous sponge out. See, it's already red though. And we're going to go ahead and put it halfway into the acid solution, which is our red. And let's go ahead and do this. Gonna slowly put it in now. Slowly put it in.
I'll squeeze it up for you guys so you don't have to die in it.
Yep.
You did the other half of the other solution.
Just gonna go ahead and leave that there for a little while.
So let's soak in.
we're going to be going ahead and completely submerging it now into the red. So just going to go ahead and completely submerge it now. Kind of looks like it's drowning. And it's causing little bubbles. Marlene is going to go ahead and write this observation down so far, what we have done, so that we know how it's going here. Going to go ahead and use this thing to now pull it out, and it's in, whoa, it's almost black. It's amazing. Looks kind of creepy, actually. It is almost Halloween by the time we're doing this, though, so I'm going to go ahead and work my way out to get this thing out. Okay, this is backfiring. Safety first, right? As you can definitely see, it is a very interesting black color.
And you have to squeeze out the acid.
Yep, don't want acid in our sponge. Are we supposed to take baths? I actually didn't get my joke. Alright. Still got some acid in this thing. Sorry that this is taking a while, I just really don't want to touch it. This stuff is bad for you. Don't get it. Okay, I touched it. Might as well. It's like turned a gorgeous black. Like, not as black as that one thing that they just discovered. I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to be so black that you can't even recognize it.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. Just gonna go ahead and just take the plunge. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, I'm squeezing its life out. And as you can see in comparison to how the sponge looked at the beginning of the video, well, it's puffy because it got all the liquid inside. But it's also, instead of a kind of light red, it's black. Like, seriously black. Amazing, isn't it? The power of science.
Kind of like a deep blue too.
There we go.
And it's black. Actually looks kind of blue, to be honest.
Looks like a really, really deep blue.
Like, seriously blue. Like, comparison? You can't tell on the video, but it's like a few shades darker than this guy over here. So we got that going for us, which is great. And I gotta adjust my goggles, I'm sorry.
Now you dip it in the other stage. Sorry.
That could have been disastrous.
That was very
Now that we're going to be using this blue-black sponge, or are we putting into
your sodium hydroxide.
the base? I'm sorry. Just, alright, here you go. Marlene, care to do this time? Because I took it away the other time? Alright.
So, halfway.
Oh my gosh!
Well, it's quite obviously turning red from our perspective. And
You'll see it soon enough, but wow, it's really cool. It says to completely submerge it now.
Completely submerged.
Yep, get it.
Oh, my dear friend.
Get it in there, bro.
Well, we can get it out now. Our
Oh my
beautiful
gosh,
red
look at that.
sponge.
It's your.
Look how cool that is. Like, wow.
Oh, you did the guy to show us.
It's back to red.
Did the opposite of what it was, supposed to. What color you would have expected.
Well, I guess primary colors can be created in some way.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze it. And see, it's still giving out blue. Or it's kind of brown now, actually, but
Probably makes
you get the point. Look at that. It's like magic, but with science. Gotta keep squeezing it, Just get everything out. Yep. Wait. Yep.
Okay, Sarah. You
Yeah.
guys can stop the recording.
Mwahaha. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and stop it at here, but here it is.